Hello, and thank you for joining us today. Without a doubt, the last few months have been one of the most transformational times in technology. Generative AI is changing our world and becoming a new force multiplier for organizations in such spaces as productivity, collaboration, software development, data, analytics, and many, many more. Many of you have already discovered the power of these capabilities firsthand. At Microsoft, we have an entire family of Copilot products that are already enabling people and organizations to reach new heights of human potential. In the context of security, AI's impact is likely to be profound. And for the first time, perhaps, we can tilt the balance in favor of defenders. Generative AI will empower organizations to defend at machine speed. It will be a co-pilot for every defender, helping them reach their highest potential. And it will add much-needed resources to their teams at a time in our industry when talent is so precious. Today, we are navigating an unprecedented environment in which the speed, the scale, and the sophistication of cyber attacks are increasing at alarming rates. Just 2 years ago, Microsoft detected 579 password attacks per second across our digital estate. Today, that number has risen to more than 4,000 per second. You couple that with intensifying geopolitics, the use of emerging technologies like AI by our adversaries, a complicated regulatory environment, and such rampant fragmentation that the average organization now uses more than 80 separate tools to manage their environment. It is clearly time for a paradigm shift. Now, technology alone can't solve every problem, but it can help us to reimagine and simplify workflows, to apply human expertise where it's most valuable, and to bring relief and new energy to security professionals whose mission is never ending. That is what inspires us every single day. Now, for many years, Microsoft has been on a journey to help customers of every size simplify the complexity in security, to protect everything in their environment across all major clouds and platforms, and catch the threats that others miss. We believe every organization deserves the best security, and that security should be for all. And we have come a long way thanks to you, all our customers, our partners, our teams, and our community. Our end-to-end security cloud and platform now offer leading capabilities that span security, compliance, identity, device management, and privacy. Core to this portfolio is our Extended Detection and Response, or XDR, which is key for comprehensive threat protection. Our industry-leading XDR solution, Microsoft 365 Defender, enables organizations around the world to deliver security in a unified way across endpoints, email, identities, cloud applications, and data. Not surprisingly, over 60% of our customers are already protecting more than 4 of these critical vectors with Microsoft 365 Defender. And just in the last few months, we have announced new innovations, including simplified settings management for Microsoft Defender for Endpoint, new attack disruption capabilities for hands-on keyboard attacks, and multi-tenancy support for Microsoft 365 Defender. So it's no surprise that Microsoft is a leader in endpoint protection and XDR as validated by industry benchmarks from Gartner, Forrester, and MITRE. And while that in and of itself leads in comprehensive protection for our customers, Security Copilot advances our mission even further. It brings the power of generative AI to combat the elevated threat landscape, empowering organizations to defend at machine speed with simplicity. It turns our global threat intelligence, our industry best practices, and the security data across our end-to-end portfolio into tailored insights that outpace and outsmart these adversaries. It helps analysts supercharge their skills, collaborate better, and it helps catch what may have been missed given the tool fragmentation and the talent shortage. Today, we are excited to announce yet another innovation milestone on our security journey at Microsoft. Starting in October 2023, Security Copilot delivers a native embedded experience in Microsoft 365 Defender, working across our entire XDR solution in a completely integrated and seamless way. This means that for the first time in the industry, security analysts will have real-time guidance, analysis, search, and summarization at the speed of AI, all within their trusted and proven workflows, places where they like to get their work done. And what's even better, these generative AI capabilities will reason over data across endpoints, across email, identities, and cloud apps, giving analysts unprecedented visibility across their security data. We've said this many times. Threat intelligence is such a critical tool in making informed security decisions. This is a massive area of investment for Microsoft, and we have a great vantage point to help customers stay on top of what adversaries are doing. Every day, we receive 65 trillion security signals across clouds, across devices, across workloads that power the work of our 10,000 researchers and analysts. What this means to you is that when you are up against a sophisticated threat actor, we want you to have the best knowledge of who they are, how they operate, and most importantly, how you can defend against them. Generative AI has proven to be superior at data analysis, pattern recognition, and content generation. And our private preview demonstrated that one of the most effective ways for organizations to consume and act upon threat intelligence will be through generative AI. The advantage AI brings in terms of scale and speed mean that you get critical insight and guidance sooner, and the information is uniquely tailored to you, to your organization and your threats. That is why today, I am delighted to announce that our premium threat intelligence product, Microsoft Defender Threat Intelligence, will be included with Security Copilot at no cost. Defender Threat Intelligence is an intelligence workbench that connects indicators of compromise to finished intelligence, such as vulnerability articles, enriched open source intelligence, or Microsoft-produced intelligence articles. As Security Copilot enriches security incidents and alerts with Microsoft's vast knowledge of threats, customers can now access Defender Threat Intelligence capabilities directly to deliver deeper insights, expose those modern threats and infrastructure, and identify attackers and their tools, and lastly, accelerate threat detection and remediation. This is a momentous milestone that we believe will empower more organizations with the critical tools and the information to protect themselves in a rapidly evolving security landscape. It is so true that generative AI is a source of great optimism in security. But we would be remiss if we didn't talk about the concerns we hear about from our customers too. What we've learned over these months is that security is a different use case from others that apply generative AI. And we've set the bar high when it comes to your safety and your privacy. That is why we at Microsoft have made responsible AI an actionable discipline for our internal teams and continue to advocate for it as an industry standard. Reliability and safety are a foundational component of this work. We are the only company to conduct independent, AI-specific red teaming of our Security Copilot capabilities, continuously categorizing and testing our model against all known exploitation and misuse tactics. Transparency and accountability play a unique role as well. Security Copilot is built to show you what happens behind the scenes as you run prompts and receive answers. And protection from over-reliance reminds you of the limitations and the imperfections of generative AI. Fairness and inclusiveness are so critical to ensuring that Security Copilot reflects all and benefits all. We believe that these investments help us build a more reliable and certainly a more trustworthy technology, and that in the long run, they will lead to a more secure future for us all. And finally, privacy is an equally critical element of responsible AI. And our commitment remains the same. Your data stays private to you, and we safeguard it with encryption and security best practices. We do not use it to train foundational models, nor do we share it with OpenAI or other Microsoft customers without your explicit permission. At Microsoft, we are privileged to have a leading role not only in advancing AI innovation, but also in helping to define how AI is developed and deployed safely. But as we've always said, security is a team sport. This has never been truer than in the context of AI. We are thrilled to be ready to open up our early access program and excited to see what you can do with these new capabilities. We welcome with gratitude your participation, your feedback, and your partnership. So here's how you can get involved. Reach out to your Microsoft sales representative to learn more about the Security Copilot Early Access Program. Second, visit our website to learn more about Security Copilot. And finally, subscribe using the link on the screen to stay up to date on what's next for AI in security. Thank you so much for being with us. We are so grateful, and we look forward to sharing more updates with you very soon.